Alright, so today is June 12th, 2021, and this is day number 1 of our trip to Algonquin. I have my beautiful wife, Carol, here.
Hi.
And are you ready for the trip?
I am.
Did you have a nice...
No, you had to edit that out. Yes,
Okay.
I did. And if you want to prepare.
Okay. Alright, so we're ready for the trip. The car is loaded. We have our kayak over here. And let's see how it goes. Okay, so we've got the kayak here. Just loading it up with some stuff. Still have a couple of stuff in the car. A couple of things in the car. And that's where we're headed. Alright. Alright, and we're off. Starting to panic a little bit, but it's our first time and we'll make do. Right? Alright. See you at the campsite. Alright, so this is it. Home. Yeah? Alright. Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. It's pretty good. Alright. Next step now is to set up tent. Alright, so here we are, we made it. Let me show you what we're working with tonight. So here we go. And we are going up the stairs. Through the pathway. Look at the amazing view. Up the pathway some more. And here we are met by this beautiful clearing. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be our campsite. So here it is. Not too bad if I do say so myself. Right?
Great.
Alright. Next step, tent setup. Alright, status report. Status update. The tent is complete. Looks good. Took about, I would say, half an hour to put up. And this is luxury living right here. So let me show you all the outside first. Yeah, we have some windows here. We'll open these windows up. I think there's a window on the side here too that we can open up. We have a nice little, I don't know what you call this, a foyer area where you can keep the luggage. And then you go down and you go into the bedroom. So there's not a huge amount of standing space, but you know, we're not going to be doing much standing in here. More sitting and sleeping. But I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, shout out to Scott for the tent. Thanks, Scott. Okay, so update time. So the camp is pretty much fully set up. All of the bags and sleeping bags, everything is inside. And note to self, if you're afraid of bugs, don't come here. Let me see if I can show you something. So there is our tent, and if I get closer to it, you can probably see all of the dragonflies that are on it. Yeah, there's dragonflies, there's bees, there's ants, shit like that everywhere. So I do have my camera. Stay tuned to the end of this video to see some of the sample photos that I've taken. I also have my fishing rod, so we're going to try to do some fishing. Hopefully I catch something, but you know, as they always say in fishing, you should always expect to catch nothing, but you know, hope that you catch something. Alright, Cavell, how's it going? Alright, good.
A lot of bugs, but good.
Okay. Not as cold as you thought, right?
It's warm.
It's actually nice and warm.
Yeah.
I think later on we'll go for a swim, and seeing as I have my GoPro, I'll probably get some underwater footage for you as well. Okay, so very minor change in plans. What we are going to do now, we're going to do some exploring on this this piece of land that we're on. So, you know, familiarize ourselves with the area, so in case we need to make a hasty retreat from any wild animals or wild people, we'll know exactly where to go. We'll know the escape route. And by the way, this is the what would you call this? The portable toilet, the outhouse. So that's the kind of things you have to deal with when you're out here in the wilderness. Alright? Okay, so I've got Cavell here with me. We're gonna do some exploring, and I'll get back at you. Alright, so we're back from exploring. There was basically nothing to see. So we're just gonna, like, you know, put some more stuff in the tent, and then we'll probably head back into the canoe. Maybe do some canoe fishing and some aquatic exploring. So, you know, keep it locked, and let's see what we find. You all need to see this. Take a look at this. Crazy leeches. Leeches like crazy out here. Crazy, crazy leeches. When you get out of the water, you need to check yourself for leeches. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, so we are back at the campsite. Just offloaded the canoe. Tried fishing, didn't catch anything. We did have quite a long exploration expedition though. We went like over there, then we went all the way over to that small island over there. We explored that island. We actually saw a pretty cool snapping turtle, but unfortunately I did not have the camera with me, so I was not able to take a video of it, but you can see some cool pictures of the snapping turtle here, here, and here. So afterwards, after that small island, we went over this way, and then we went all the way around this bigger island right here, and we got to see all of the other campsites here at Tim Lake. So the second time we come here, and I'm pretty sure there will be a second time, we'll have a better idea of where the campsites are, the benefits and disadvantages of each campsite, and we'll be able to choose our campsite a little bit better. Not that there's anything wrong with our campsite, but you know, it's good to have options, right? So now it's back up to the campsite, to our campsite, and you know, settle in for the evening. I was thinking about taking a swim in the water here, but as you all would have seen earlier, the leeches are crazy, and I ain't trying to have no leeches on me right now, so probably just go back up to the campsite. It's starting to get a little bit late. Go back up to the campsite, plan our dinner for the night, and settle in for what is sure to be an interesting night filled with strange and interesting sounds. Keep it locked. Okay, so now it's on to the cooking. So on the menu tonight, mosquitoes, and we have some steak. Got some veggies below there. We have some corn. We've got some chips. So the way we're gonna do this is we have ourselves a nice. So right now in the park there are no open fires allowed. So what we have right now is a handy dandy gas stove, and we have our 2 gas cylinders here. All right. So once we get the stuff fired up, we'll begin the cooking, and I'll show you guys the process and the end result. So yeah. All right. So we have the fire going now. Right? Time to get the steaks and everything going. And just like that, dinner is served. I'm gonna go sit down and enjoy this, and the next time I'll see you will probably be in the tent tonight. Eat well and live long. So good morning. Can't remember where I left off last night, but I think I was supposed to show you like inside of the tent, like sleeping, but you know, there's not really much to see there, just laying down in the tent, sleeping. I think I showed you inside of the tent earlier, so it was just more of that. So it's the next day, had a good sleep, lots of strange noises, but you know, in the end, nothing came to the camp, nothing came to the food in the cooler, so I would call that a successful night. So for breakfast this morning, we have skewers. Gonna fry these up or grill these up, and I'll show you the end result when it's all done. The itinerary for today is to do some more exploring. I guess maybe I'll try and do some more fishing, today is our last day here, so after all of that, we'll come back to the camp, gather all of our stuff, and make our way back to the car and back to civilization. So that's it. Stay tuned, man. I'll make sure and carry the GoPro this time, so if I see anything cool, I will be sure to record it. Cool, thank you. Okay, so time to head off. Exploration day number 2. Alright, down to the road. Not really. Alright, so we're doing some aqua exploring and we found a moose. First time that we've ever seen a moose. So I'm gonna try to turn the GoPro around to see if we can get a good shot of it. Are you guys able to see that? I've got my big camera, so I'm gonna switch from the GoPro and switch to the big camera. I'm gonna see if I can get a video with the long lens. So here we go. Alright, so after that moose experience, we decided to come back and check out a campsite for some folks who recently left. I think you would have seen them in the footage of the moose. So we just came to check this campsite out so that the next time we come to Algonquin, we'll have a better idea of what each campsite has to offer and we'll be able to choose a little bit better. Not that there's anything wrong with our campsite, which is right over there. That's where our campsite is. So it's not too far from where this one is, but you know, as I said before, it's good to have options so we could make a more informed decision. So we're kind of coming to the end of our trip now. So what do you think of the trip?
So our first day was successful. We didn't have any problems finding the campsite. We didn't have any problems setting up the tent, and we did a bit of exploring. As it was getting dark, it was a bit scary, but Justin's snoring definitely scared away all the animals. And then today we did some more exploring. We got better at canoeing, definitely. And now it's time to head back. It was a wonderful, successful trip.
So if there was anything next time around, what would you do or not do from what we did in this trip?
For the not do's, we definitely packed a lot. We packed a lot of luxury items that wasn't really necessary, as well as a lot of ice and a lot of food.
Too much food.
We literally had steak and pie and a lot of nice things. Not really camping food on this trip. So maybe next time we will, try to pack more camping food that will be easier to carry.
Okay, what else would you not do?
I'm not sure. That was the main thing. I think everything went well. We was well prepared. We did a lot of research, watched a lot of videos.
Probably
and
packed too
things
much
went
clothes.
well. We did well. We were expecting it to be cold,
Oh, yeah.
and I did use my extra sweater and pants early in the morning. But the nighttime wasn't as cool. I didn't need my jacket, just my hat, my sweater, my pants, and my socks, and that was good.
Okay. So that was the not do. So is there anything that you would do that we didn't do this time around for this first time?
I think next time we will be more confident to explore.
So you would do more exploring?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was, a little hesitant because it doesn't have any landmarks here. This is our first time. No Wi-Fi, so it have no calling for help.
Unless you have a satellite phone.
Yes.
Which we don't have.
It was a bit scary, but everything worked out well, so I'm more confident in our navigation skills.
So you can think of anything else you would do, or that's about it?
What else? Do you have any ideas? What else would we do?
The next time around, what we probably would do, well, fires are not allowed this time around, but you can probably come during a time where you can light a campfire. And what I would do is stay outside right after dark, when there is actually no light up, when there is absolutely no light in the sky, and see if we can see some stars. We went into the tent a little bit early yesterday because we are not allowed to light any open fires, and there were mosquitoes and black flies and a lot of biting insects out there. So other than what you said, that's one other thing that I would do. So back to the campsite now.
Yep.
And then time to pack up and time to go home.
Yep.
All right.
Bye.
Stay locked. All right, so that's it. All packed up and we are ready to go. So until next time, the campsite's been real.
Next time.
We've had a fun little experience, and yeah, we'll do it again. Maybe this year, but the demand for this place is very high. But if not this year, next year we'll come back and we'll do something.
Yep. Was a good trip.
Yep. All right. So back to the car, back to civilization. Bon voyage. Back to where it all began. There's the cooler. There's the car. Time to pack this stuff up. And GTFO. It's been good. We've got like a 3.5 hour drive back home. The time now is about what?
It is 3:30.
The time is 3:30 on the dot, so we'll be home at like what, 5:30 maybe? 6:30. So yeah, it's been a good trip. Gonna offload the canoe, return the people on them oars and the life jacket, and that marks the end of this trip. Thank you all for watching. Any questions? I don't know who to direct it to. You can direct it to me, and I'll see you all on the next adventure, wherever that may be. Later.